Hello, hello. Okay, never mind.
I'm out of range.
Okay. I tried to do this when I first came back from my break. I mean, I used to run Ulduar. There was a circuit of mount runs that I did every single week, without fail, until I got the mounts from that zone, which I have. I have most of them now. Like, it's taken forever, but let's see, just a couple of the ones that I was mainly going after, like the Flame Talon. I got that Fiery Warhorse, um, Invincible. I got Lifebinder's Handmaiden. Um, Back when it dropped one per every 25-man raid group, and I won it during a roll in my guild run then, so I got that one. The Nixian Drake, obviously, I didn't get when it was current. I got that when it came out the second time, when it was a level 80 raid, I think it was. The Pureblood Firehawk I have, Raven Lord, Ribbendare's Death Charger, um, Hawkstrider. That one you could do every day until you get it. The Swift Zillion Panther you can get, and you can do once a day until you get it. It's kind of a boring 5-man to do. Let's see what else. The White Polar Bears from a daily series you can do in Northrend. It's really easy. Um, what else? Ashes of Alar once a week. I did that for years. I just got that a few weeks ago. So the Azure Drake, same thing. um, you can do that once a week. Black Drake, that one's easy. Anyone can go solo this and do it in just one go. Well, you get the idea. There were just a bunch of them that I did every single week until I actually got the mount. But when I came back to the game a few weeks ago, after the stat squish, I tried to do Ulduar, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't get past Flame Leviathan. It was insane. It was just that weird point in a pre-expansion where my character's stats had been squished to the proper degree so that I'm at a reasonable level once I hit 120. But all this old school content, like, they didn't properly scale it based on how much they scaled back the players themselves. You know what I mean? So I came in here, tried to do Flame Leviathan, and he killed my vehicle in like 10 seconds. And the vehicle gets its stats based on your item level at the time, and everyone's item level was super squished prior to this expansion. So it was rough. Now I'm 114 instead of 110. I'm going to see if it's any different. Hopefully it is, because I would really like Memoron's head as a mount, but I also, and I've done this one since the stat squish, um, Deathwing and Ultraxian. For some reason, even though they're later bits of content, the downscaling of the player didn't affect those raids as much. I don't know why that is. It's something above my little brain level of thinking, but we're gonna see. I think the only reason this one was so hard is because there's some sort of weird stat conversion between me and the vehicle that I get into, whereas Ultraxion and Deathwing, Ultraxion especially, is it's just a DPS race. So as long as I do everything right and DPS my brains out, Ultraxion dies. Whereas as this one, it converts my stats to the power level of this Demolisher, and thereby sort of taking out any of the skill involved in soloing raid content, but we'll see. It shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully it won't. I'm 4 levels higher now, and that's pretty significant in an expansion where the level cap only goes up by 10, so we'll see. I usually just auto crawl through these guys until I get all the way to Flame Leviathan's room, and then just turn around and DPS him down. It's usually a good indicator of how well you're going to do on the boss. If you can get them all down in like 2 or 3 shots, then your item level's scaled up high enough to where you can just go through the boss. So we'll see. I don't know. I wish I didn't have to go all the way to the end, but it is what it is. I've got this Valinir on 3 different characters. I've got enough fragments of Valinir on, yikes, my druid has enough, no, almost enough. I've got enough fragments on characters that can't use the hammer. They're just sitting in the bank with the little red thing at the bottom saying that that character can't use them. Uh-oh, I forgot I changed the audio settings after I stopped streaming last night. I need to cut the music and dialogue back up. Alright, so I go up to like here, and then just whip around really quick and start trying to knock them down. I try not to use any of the pyrite barrels, because that's really crucial for taking down Flame Leviathan without any difficulty. You can stack it up to 9 times, and each stack that you put on him increases the damage that you do to him, so it's really good not to use any of that stuff until you get to not Algalon, but Flame Leviathan. Because you have to normally, I mean, I think you can, if you see these things here, the Mechanolift 3 or 4 alphas, if you shoot them down, they drop more pyrite barrels, but you have to have someone to hop in one of these extra seats in your demolisher to activate the long range weapon that you can use to shoot these things down. So if I use up all of my pyrite now, that's all I have, unless I have someone else in here with me to jump in that other seat, because you can't activate that seat unless there's someone in the driver's seat like I am now. Also, I haven't taken down any of the towers, so it's what was back in the day called hard mode. Yeah, this isn't, it's not a good sign. What the hell? Oh crap, it doesn't show what my vehicle does in the combat log. Well, if I'm not mistaken, it showed several hits on this Colossus. Usually back in at the end of Legion, 2 boulders, maximum 2 boulders would kill the Colossus. And if I'm not mistaken, it just showed several boulders hitting this guy. So we might be in for some fun here. The biggest thing when Flame Leviathan does come out, he'll bust through it you can target him way before he gets to the door. Like as soon as his actual mob spawns in, you can see that you're able to target him. But the only real issue is the little frost pillar that he does that freezes your character in place. If you get hit by that, you're dead, because it freezes you for, I don't remember the exact time, but it just as an example, it freezes you for 2 minutes, but it occurs every 1 minute. So before the initial debuff wears off, you've been hit by it again. So you just stay frozen in a block until you die. And at level 114 or even 110, it takes forever. So it's a pain in the butt if you actually get hit by it. It's easy to get caught up trying to kill him. Oh gosh, it's not a good. It took, I think, 4 hits. See, watch here. There he is. Alright, I'm gonna get close to him. Bust down the door. Alright, I'm gonna hit him with probably like 7 pyrite or so. And then start hitting him with some barrels. And once it gets down to almost the end of the debuff, I'll hit him with another one. Oh jeez, I screwed that up. Alright, HORDE's Fury. HORDE's Fury, that's what it's called. Alright, let me position myself to back up. Gosh, I never have this much trouble with it. So I'll just back around the edges until I get him as low as I can get him. Discipline right now, which is a really decent DPS heal. Oh, back up! DPS heal hybrid class. As long as I can avoid being frozen in that block, I should be alright. Okay, here we go. Alright, I just have to stay out of that beam. That should be good. Alright. Oh gosh, yeah, they definitely... it's definitely... Oh shit. It's definitely been... I'm sorry for my language there. It's definitely been improved since level 110, because it was... for my item level anyway. I stopped playing for almost 3 expansions, so your vehicle's health is based, and damage is based on your item level. So being at the absolute minimum item level for the expansion, after the stat squish, it was just a really hard thing to do, I guess. Okay, well, everything here from here should be super easy. I don't need to kill Ignis or Razor Scale or any of them, but I'm gonna do it just to get the extra gold. As you can tell, 25,000 gold. Your average item worth a damn is going for 1,000,000 gold on the auction house, so I have a lot of catching up to do. Last time I made any real plays on the auction house and stuff, I was selling leg armors in Burning Crusades for, 1,000 gold, and thought I was doing something special. So it's a different story now. When I stopped playing, game time tokens were going for like 16,000 gold or something like that, and now they're going for, sometimes 200,000 gold. Plus, I still think there are 1 or 2 transmog effects that I haven't gotten on this character in here. Let's see. Which one? That's not it. J. Shift J. There we go. Hold arm. Loot. Priest. Okay, let's see. Blessed CC. Okay, I've gotten that. I have 3 of those. Two of those. See, that's what I need, man. I'm telling you, I need that. So many pets. Goodness gracious. I don't have... You know, I always skip those guys. I bet that... Well, it drops off Thorum. I do him a lot. Okay, I don't do assembly of iron very often. See, I don't have that. What the heck is that? Ooh. Kind of matches... the transmog that I'm using right now. Okay. So, alright, we'll run through this really quickly, as quickly as I can. Yeah, I'm not gonna do razor scale. It's the first phase of that fight is so boring when you're waiting for it to come down each time and all that, so we will do old XT, kill him really quick. Yikes. I do like that they changed that. I think that changed last expansion where, you know, normally like Flame Leviathan and XT, you would loot them, you know, right click their bodies, loot the stuff out of them, and then if you were an engineer, like every single one of my characters is, you could then engineer whatever, like scrap their bodies basically, and get some cool stuff. You can possibly get, it's a really rare chance, I've never had it happen, you can get parts to the Mechanohog, the chromium plated exhaust, a couple of other of the really expensive vendor pieces you can get from these mobs. I think those, no, when you kill Mimiron, I think you can loot the vehicle that he turns into and get those pieces as well. But it's such a rare chance that you're not going to get them. I've never gotten them, and I've been doing this for years. Plasma foil. I've looted that thing a billion times. Why have I just now gotten the... That's weird. They changed this as well last expansion. You used to be able to go to different place. Or no. It's later on when you can normally go to the you can normally go straight to the Spark of Imagination. You have to like kill some extra bosses now to do that, I think. I need to figure out a okay, I gotta figure out a better hotkey to use for this, for my engineer belt. Let me see, hold on. Keybinds. G2. Let me see. Alright, that's good. I like that. I like being able to play without ever having to click on any of this stuff. That's obviously not possible. When you have this many, like, I don't use all these spells. I mean, when I do PvP, I use Mind Vision a lot more than I thought I would use. Levitate is on my heal bot bar right here. Most of the healing stuff is on this bar here, so I don't have to ever click it, and I can do all these. Shift does all these. I can do all these. But these ones down here, I don't typically have a button saved for them, so I've got this Logitech keyboard, so it's pretty convenient here to hit G9. I'll try that. I might do some PvP after this. I'm a huge PvP fan, but I have not PvP'd as disciplined in a long time. Don't hit it. Oh, there we go. It's so crazy that it says I haven't gotten this. Oh, you know what it is? I forgot they combined all of the classic raids, which Overwar is now considered. 10 and 25 man are the same thing. There's no distinction between the two. If you go into one, the loot from both drops. So
what can I do for you?
man, I feel so out of touch. I mean, I haven't done this stuff in so long. We were one of the first guilds on the server to kill Algalon, so I don't know why I have a quest. I mean, as you can see, Herald of the Titans. I've obviously killed Algalon, and at the appropriate level. But I have a quest from Prospector Lauren to kill Algalon, so let's go do it. I'm glad I changed the bitrate setting on my stream last night. I don't think I've dropped the stream once tonight, and I dropped it half a dozen times last night. So instead of having 6 streams that were like 10 minutes long each, I'll have one full stream tonight. Dead. I wonder if I could do, I've got G9 is this. I wonder if I could do Shift G9 to do my Goblin Glider Cloak. I mostly use that in PvP though, just to escape death. Oh, never mind, you can't use gliders in dungeons anymore. I think that was like a countermeasure they put in. There used to be a glitch back in the day where you could skip about half of the fights in Icecrown Citadel to get to the Lich King, or to Sindragosa if you had a Goblin Glider, but they made it where you can't use gliders in raid instances anymore to counteract that.
We did it, lads. We got here before Algalon's arrival. Maybe we can rig the systems to interfere with his analysis.
Translocation complete. Commencing planetary analysis of Azeroth. Stand back, mortals. I'm not here to fight you.
As soon as I can target him, we'll just nuke him down and
It is in the universe's best interest to re-originate this planet should my analysis
hopefully we don't have
find
to
systemic corruption. Do not
do any of the phases. I don't think we can do it if we get into second phase, because then you have to have at least one person up above tanking him and at least one person down in the void zone tanking the collapsing stars and stuff. But I don't think we'll have to worry about that.
Your actions are illogical. All possible results for this encounter have been calculated. The Pantheon will receive the Observer's message regardless of outcome.
Okay. Oh, I didn't load any of the DBM mods for modules for the older content.
Incomprehensible even to your greatest minds.
Behold the tools of creation.
What? No way! Oh, I hit him with one smite. Dang. So much for the guy that was supposed to decide whether or not Azeroth deserved to survive or die.
I have seen worlds bathed in the Maker's flames, their denizens fading without
Oh,
so
come
much
on,
as a
Algalon, let me out of here.
entire planetary
Just wasted my
systems
belt.
born and raised in the time that it takes your mortal hearts to beat once. Yet all throughout, my own heart devoid of emotion, of empathy, I have felt nothing.
Okay, we've got
Million lives wasted.
giant stone dude with big arms next. Forgot his name.
And they all love life as you do.
Perhaps it is your imperfection, that which grants you free
Miss
will,
Body and Soul.
that
Do I
allows
have?
you to
Can I still get
persevere
that? Like,
against all cosmically calculated odds.
let's see.
You prevailed where the Titan's own perfect creations have failed.
I think I might go with Body and Soul. Yeah, I think
I
the
rearranged the requirements
Angelic Feather is better
of
for
the planet
group
you
stuff, but I'm usually so focused on healing and that I don't consider the feather to put out. Body and Soul though, if I just do what it is a Disc Priest normally does,
hurry. Find a place of power.
the
close
Body
to
and Soul effect goes on. So
I know just the place.
Do not worry about my fate, Bronzen. If the signal is not transmitted in time, reorigination will proceed regardless. Save
it's kind of good that they've
world.
squished it down into 10 and 25 man, dropping the same possibilities of loot, because once I got the 10 man fake pally looking set transmog, I gave up on doing 10 man, so because the fragments of Valinir don't drop in 10 man, so I didn't have much motivation to do those.
I'm out of range.
Believe it or not, the Frostweave bags still sell for at least good enough gold for me to do it. I mean, look at my gold, 25,000. That's pretty much 0 gold in today's WoW economy.
You will suffer for this trespass. Released from his grasp at last.
I need to get closer.
Okay, this one used to be a pain in the ass because if you killed them in the wrong order, they would just respawn and you had to keep killing them until you killed the, I think it was the Rune Acolyte last or something. Let's see if I can kill them all at once. Yeah, there we go. Oh crap, I don't really like to save my belt for this so I can rush through this hallway. Ah well, it's not like it's gonna matter. I remember you
My lord,
in the
why all these
mountains.
invaders have come into your sanctum but to slay you. They must be stopped.
I'm out of range.
Do not hold back. Destroy them.
Yeah, I need that body and soul proc, 'cause it's a huge deal for doing mount runs like this. Anything that can increase the speed at which you progress through the dungeon is a lifesaver when you do it on a weekly basis on multiple characters like I normally do.
I can't drink any more yet.
Gosh.
Impertinent whelps. You dare challenge me atop my pedestal? I will crush you myself.
Impossible. Lord Thorin, I will bring your foes a frigid death.
Stay your arms. I yield. You, fiend! You are not my beloved. Begone! Behold the hand behind all the evil that has befallen Ulduar. Left my kingdom in ruins, corrupted my brother, and slain my wife. And now it falls to you, champions, to avenge us all. The task before you is great, but I will lend you my aid as I am able. You must prevail.
Okay, we've got to kill Mimiron and Freya, and then we can go on to kill ourselves an old god and try to get a mount. Okay, since we've killed the cat lady already, we can then go directly to Spark of Imagination. You used to be able to hit this, watch. And then I would just go all the way, I would land right about that second circle there. But I've changed that.
I don't have a target. It's too far away.
We haven't much time.
You're going
What?
to help me test out my latest and greatest creation.
Oh, they've
Now,
changed it.
before you
It's like so
change
much
your
faster now.
minds, remember that you kind of owe it to me after the mess you made with the XT002.
Wow, they've changed that. He used to give this big speech about, I didn't do hard mode by clicking the button, but he used to give a big speech about
Moving right along.
the robot he was about to assemble as he tried to fight you. I don't mind though. It was a big waste of time once you were doing it specifically to farm them out. It was like something that wasted time for the sake of wasting time.
Behold, the VX-001 Anti-Personnel Assault Cannon. You might want to take cover. Thank you, friends. Your efforts have yielded some fantastic data. Now, where did I put... Oh, there it is. Now, isn't it beautiful? I call it the Magnificent Aerial Command Unit. Preliminary testing phase complete. Now comes the true test. Gaze upon its magnificence. Bask in its glorious...
Glory!
I present you with...
I love this. Okay, let's just,
T-R-O-N.
dead. Yeah, we didn't get any parts out of it, but that's fine.
It would appear that I made a slight miscalculation. I allowed my mind to be corrupted by that fiend in the prison, overriding my primary directive. All systems seem to be functional.
Whoever the second person is here, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. That is now 2 times as many people as have been watching me so far, so I appreciate it greatly. Oh, shoot, sorry. Okay, Conservatory of Life. We'll go kill Freya, and then we can go on to, alright, I don't need to clean my bags out just yet. We'll do it with all of the keepers up, just because it's no more difficult. You get a little bit of extra loot, which means extra gold.
Grant me your strength.
And she's dead.
Hold on me dissipates. I can see clearly once more. Thank you, heroes.
Oh, come on. Yeah, let's sell some of this old gear really quick. Good enough for now. And we'll get back to some leveling after this. I just want to do this and what do you call it? The Dragony raid. Looking for the B-52 and blazing dragon mounts. All I need is the blazing mount to get my let's see what it is. Collections, mounts. Yeah, Emerald Drake. All I need is the Blazing Drake. I don't think the Blazing Drake is particularly cool looking, but it's an achievement, and I need achievements, so. This shouldn't be long. By the time the second phase starts, I should have my belt. My halo will be ready. I should be able to just... I mean, really, I should just be able to shadow word paint everything, kill it. So, in the brain phase, I missed too being able to use the Goblin Glider. You can glide from the top all the way down and land like way down here. But of course you can't use that anymore in raids, so gotta do it the old-fashioned way with the feats.
Your destruction will herald a new age of suffering. What horrors await you?
That's weird. It's a crate now, like a chest. I mean, it used to be... I guess all the bosses in here are chests rather than just looting the body. Alright, Sarah. Temptress. We'll
the time to strike at the head of the beast will
spawn as many of these things as we can quickly, and then just
and hatred on his minions.
kill them on top of her. Okay. Alright, he's gonna pop up. Sanity shouldn't be an issue. It was an issue for a little while. Expansions ago.
Bow down before the god of death.
So the portal phase comes really... Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, right away, portal phase comes.
It is done. All have
I could lose a bunch of sanity as soon as I kill all these drakes and come out of here.
That terrible glow. Should that be?
I don't need any of the achievements for like maintaining sanity or anything anymore. Uh-oh, come on. Oh no, I've got that apathy crap.
His brood learned their lesson before too long. You will soon learn yours.
Yeah, we're good.
Look
We got
upon
it.
the true face of death, and know that your end comes soon. Your hate
Alright,
is
guys.
sealed. The end of days.
Cross those fingers.
Upon you, and all who inhabit this miserable little seedling. Ului Bisala, Gagerong, Wish.
What? Oh, is there a chest for this dude as well? Are you kidding me? Okay. Where's the chest? Okay. It's so weird. There's a Titan's cache here instead of just looting Yogg-Saron's body. No mount, no mount, no mount. No mount, no mount. Oh god, I wish I could cut that off. No mount. Ah, well. Okay, so now we have to go to Caverns of Time, so we'll open a port to Dalaran. Old Dalaran, by the way. Then we'll go, I might do all the way to Deathwing. I'll at least do up until Livtraxian, because Experiment B52 is the one that I really want from that raid.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
Excuse me. I have the hiccups. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna help somebody out. I got that achievement a long time ago, but it's a big pain in the butt, so anytime you can help anybody else out, it's not a bad idea. See if anyone takes it. Before I port to the Caverns of Time, give me a sec, I'm gonna go grab some water and use the restroom and whatnot. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Thank you, all one of you, for hanging around. I appreciate it. Let me get my phone charger plugged in here and we'll get this Dragon Souls show on the road. I guess nobody wants old achievements anymore. No one came for it. Man, only been streaming for 52 minutes. Seems like way longer than that. I know it's like one of the easiest mounts to get if you have a little bit of gold laying around, but Sky Golem has got to be one of the best mounts in the game. A couple of reasons though. Obviously it looks cool because it's a friggin' robot with a goblin face, but something I noticed back in Warlords of Draenor, you know, it has the same run mechanics as your character. So back when you know what, let's do it. Maybe she's AFK. I didn't know war mode worked in places like this. That's crazy. Okay, well, a little bit of free honor. Aggravate a horde because the horde are genocidal maniacs this expansion. So a little bit of payback on them. Shadowfang, Lady of War. Oh, that was so lame and satisfying at the same time. You know, although I won't say that I feel bad for it, because I've encountered only a handful of horde out in the Battle for Azeroth leveling zones, and every single one that I've encountered as a disc priest, as soon as I engage, they either run away or they fight me until they get down to like 30% health, and I'm still at a pretty respectable level of health, and then they just run away. I have not had a single horde player actually engage me until the engagement is over, except for one hunter who was honestly kind of bad, so it wasn't a good gauge of
I'm out of range.
the horde.
Worm rest accord. Attack!
This cannot be. The tower must.
Advance to the front. Twilight's hammer is retreating. The temple is ours. Fortify your positions within.
Wonder how many of those motes of whateverness I have hanging around. It's not too bad. I usually try and redeem them and just auction off the, not auction, but vendor the jewels that you get. I only have one piece of gear with a jewel socket right now, and I've got an XP gem in it, because why the heck wouldn't you? I need to double check before I go into the Spine of Deathwing that I have my old DBM modules activated, because it's obviously possible to kill Deathwing without the roll timers on, but it's such a pain in the butt. It's a lot easier when it yells beware, beware every couple of seconds to let you know that you need to go to the other side of the spine. That way you don't have to just constantly do this regardless of the timer. At least this way you can hang out here for a second, kill some stuff, beware, move to the other side, DPS some stuff, beware. That voice. I've got to figure out how to take that, all that
the flow of darkness abates.
Loot spam
It
off the
seems
screen.
you
That's
truly
frustrating.
are the heroes of legend.
Oh yeah, I've got to go through all. I wonder if they changed the RP madness when you get to the top of the spire. That you have to go through before Caligos opens up this portal over here.
The power of the dragon soul.
Nah, it doesn't look like it. That's fine. It's a good story. There aren't too many Horde characters that actually capture my interest, but Thrall's definitely one of them. All of the best lore characters are Alliance characters. No offense, but
I believe, yes, it just might work.
Thrall's definitely one of the good Horde guys.
The focusing iris within the Eye of Eternity may allow us to converge the magical matrix contained within the Dragon Soul.
Yes, I see. We can finally turn Deathwing's own power back against him.
I sense danger. It is a trap, carefully laid for us at this crucial moment.
We have no choice. We must have faith in our allies.
Then I will open the way into the Eye of Eternity. You must not fail, heroes. The future of Azeroth hinges on your actions.
I'm telling you, if Ultraxian drops the B-52 mount, I don't know, I can't explain how exciting that would be. I've been farming this mount for a long time.
Don't, stranger! You'll not leave this place alive.
Okay, see, I knew all this stuff changed. This was changed. Oh gosh, I only have one real AoE spell, and I used it at the wrong point, so gotta I just gotta single target smack all these dudes down until Shara drops down.
You pups don't stand a chance. Bleed now while you can. You cross the Stormbinder. I'll slaughter you all.
What? Come on now.
You face more than
Oh my goodness. There are ice fragments out. Okay. That's weird. All these other bosses melted. It took like several rotations to get her down. Hey! Second person that's here. Welcome. I appreciate you being here. You have doubled the number of people watching me play right now, and I appreciate that.
Friend. Praise the Titans. They have returned.
Praise the Titans. Hurry the heck up.
Entirely unexpected.
I need to kill Ultra. Well, I guess I have to do
begin the ritual at once.
this stupid Twilight Dragon mess here really quick first.
As it requires a very piece of our being. We will be weakened greatly.
Heroes, this burden.
I'm always curious.
Once again.
Like, I have my dashboard up right now on YouTube. Oh, it's only my second live
While
stream
we
ever, so
imbue the dragon's
I don't know how
soul
this
with
stuff
the
is supposed to
power
work.
of the aspects.
Let me cut this dude down. He's
Speak to me
talking over
when
me.
you are ready to be
I
seen.
understand you're the blue aspect dragon, but I've got shit to say, so. Like, it says 2 people are watching, but nobody ever says anything, you know? Like, I've had at least one person watching for the last hour. Nobody ever says anything. I have 2 watching now, and still nobody's saying anything. So, is that like a bug or something? Is there no one watching? Are there actually 2 people watching? I don't know. I guess it doesn't actually matter.
Loktar, friend.
I would be doing this whether anyone is watching or not. Like, I'm streaming because I can't see the point in not doing it, you know? I love playing the game. And it doesn't cause me any detriment to stream to other people while I'm playing, so why not do it, you know?
Twisting your pitiful whelps into mindless abomination.
It doesn't help that I don't have a clue what to do with OBS. Like, when I go over to my dashboard to talk in chat, it cuts out the game sound, which is frustrating when you're in a cutscene or something like that, and you don't want people to miss out on that immersion from the cutscene, you know? Last expansion, this fire did a lot of damage. I wonder what it actually does now. None, apparently.
I need to target something first. It's too far away.
Sorry if I'm overly sniffly. This foreign pollen that I've been breathing in for the last few weeks is starting to affect my sinuses. Also, I'm super old, so that weakened immune system doesn't help. Dang it, I didn't turn my Dragon Soul modules on for DBM, so I don't know how many Twilight Drakes I have left.
Out of range.
I wonder what the cap of what I can solo is at this point, though. Being 114 and pretty poor gear, I think. Like, I didn't have any legendaries, almost no epics actually from last expansion. I wonder if I could solo like raids for like Mogushan Vaults and stuff like that. Which some people could solo Mogushan Vaults last expansion, but they were like, you know, super overpowered classes that had a lot of good gear. I'm currently a decently overpowered class, but in garbage gear, so I wonder how much of a difference that makes.
I sense a great disturbance in the balance approaching. The chaos of it burns my mind.
I am the beginning of the end. The shadow which...
Alright, old Traxian, shut up. I'm gonna kill you, and I'm gonna take your mount. And I don't want to hear any garbage from you about it.
Look upon your death, mortals, and despair.
Alright. Oh crap. Dropped my phone. Let me get my phone set up here and I'll kill myself a Twilight Dragon and hopefully get his mount. Alright.
Now is the hour of twilight.
Uh-oh. That is a couple of rotations slower than I'm used to.
Shield them in this
killing this guy.
The last defenders of Azeroth.
Okay, Jesus goodness. That was close. It's weird how some of this stuff scales, you know, like
It is done.
some bosses
Our
I kill
power now resides within the dragon's
with the same rotation
lies with you.
and the same amount of time as I've always killed them for the last several expansions. And then like Ultraxian,
I will not fail you.
Marchok,
I will
Marchok, whatever the heck his
fail
name
this
is.
world.
It took a bunch of rotations to kill him.
Welcome aboard the Skyfire. You ready to chase
I don't know.
down the
We'll see.
end of
Mount.
the world?
No, no, no. No, no, no. Oh god, come on.
He is heading to the Maelstrom. We must stop him now. We may never get another chance if he escapes into Deephold.
Alright, I'll do the rest of this one tomorrow. I'd really like to get back to leveling. This is fun and all, but the next 3 fights are pretty much the most boring fights in the whole. You know what? Screw it. I'll do it. They're just so boring. I do like that it's Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves leading me into the next fight. Okay, this was a good choice.
It's not tragic to die.
Going into battle with Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves is pretty much worth whatever it takes, right?
We can't let the destroyer get away.
Open your business. You best be ready for a real fight.
Our engines are damaged.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it like I normally do. Back when this was first soloable, like when it was really difficult to solo,
It's too far away.
you had to be on top of your game and make sure that you always got a dot or a seed or something off on the drakes to make sure they died. I think at this point. Oh wow. These guys actually had more HP than I expected. I think at this point, my HP is good enough that I can just sort of muscle through it. Broadside. Can't do anything about that. We got a little rouge coming up. What kind of HP do they have? Oh, that's pretty lame. Gnome Rouge, let's do it. Dead.
Oriana, give them hell.
480 damage of 50,000. This was one of the more fun fights in this expansion back in the day because of that. Uh-oh, did I miss the dragon? Darn it.
Oriana, give them hell.
You know, having to set it up into like, you know, group 1 here, group 2 here, 3 here, 4 here, group 5 is healers, etc. I always enjoyed having fights that required you to do a little bit of planning beforehand. One of the coolest looking two-handed maces, by the way, drops off this guy. This shield too. If you have the right transmog, this shield is so cool. It has a friggin' gear that turns around. Never. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Crap. Uh-oh. I don't think I have a Jeeves on me, do I? Jeeves is not a toy item, is he? Darn. I don't think I can mount up either. Oh, my mammoth. Let's get rid of all the gray stuff then for now. And crappy green stuff. All I need is the mount off of Deathwing, guys. And then I get my Emerald Drake. Okay, I've got a few pets I can use up to get some. That's enough. Alright there. God, I love this so much. Sky Captain Swayze and Keanu Reeves.
100% pure adrenaline.
One sec, let me take a drink of water here and get this show on the road. You know, anyone that watches this, if you could put in the comments what these characters here in WoW are referencing in the real world, I'll buy you 1 month of game time, because it's very much an 80s or 90s baby kind of thing. I don't think your average, like, 18-year-old understands the reference between Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves being on the Sky Flare. But if whoever the first one is that puts it in a comment on this video, I'll buy you a free month of WoW game time, like an in-game token, just for appreciation of your knowledge of 80s and 90s pop culture references. Which, by the way, has been referenced recently in a very modern movie in a very subtle way, and also a very hilarious way. Left, right, oh gosh, boring. I do miss the beware, beware. Beware, but whatever, I won't complain.
I did not realize you fools were still there.
See, I should have gone Shadow for this. I could go Shadow and do a Mind Seer on the amalgamation. Instantly kill all the corrupted bloods.
and dust, fit only to be brushed from my back.
Sorry for the limited commentary, but this is about the least exciting thing I could possibly be doing right now, so basically running left and right over and over. There we go. Alright.
Too far away.
This one is relatively pointless because no mount drops from the spine. Spam. It's terrible. Inconceivable. One of the best lines in the whole game is when oh, sorry guys. My phone here and make sure that it's not lagging too bad. I'll keep an eye on it if it gets too pixelated or weird looking. I'll try to bump the bitrate back up. I don't understand it though. My stream health stays at orange, which is like right under green. But my upload speed's 15 megs and my download is 195 megs right now. So I don't know what more I can get out of my internet than that, but we'll see. Welcome, new viewer. This is the end of the mount run, but it's not the end of the stream. I'm gonna stream some leveling, maybe some PvP. After this, depends on.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
We'll see how it goes. Depends on whether or not I get this darn mount. Oh no. Okay, there you died.
The destroyer, the end of all things. Inevitable, indomitable. I am the cataclysm.
Yikes, come on.
Is he coming apart?
What? Come on. Where's he at?
Strike now, heroes. Only you can give us our opening.
Oh my god, what is happening? Oh, okay, I'll just shadow word paint him down.
I don't have a target.
It is
Okay,
time.
cool.
I will expend everything.
Cross your fingers, guys. There are 2 of you watching.
Here, now,
I need a minimum 4 fingers crossed right now. 6 plus mine, if I'm being optimistic. After this, we'll jump into some quests or maybe some dungeons or something. Might even start leveling my hunter. Jeez. Okay, can I mount up here? No, I can't. What do I? Okay, I don't need you. Don't need. What else? I've got to get to where I can mount up and sell this junk. Oh gosh, nothing. Alright, no mount, but whatever. It was still fun. Trip down nostalgia lane. I don't think the bitrate looks too bad. Oh, did the postmaster actually... Look at that. Okay, let's sell a bunch of stuff. Oh, oops, fishing pole. Okay. All right. I don't know if I want to go to Vol'dun yet. It's going to be overrun with HORDE characters that are already level 120. I don't know.
Hey there. Have a good one.
Might as well at least do it. It's XP for at least finishing the initial quest. Oh no! What happened? Let's got this level 110 boost, and I know I really want to try a rogue. I've got lots of other characters I can try out with it, but my hunter is like pretty much the most fun I've had in a long time, so let's try it. Let's do it. Survival. Fingers crossed, guys. What? Okay, several minutes, that's fine. Let me change my... Ew, that's not as cool. Oh well, let me change my stream title. Okay, new stream technically, new character, let's go.
Welcome aboard. King Rin needs every hero of the Alliance at their best when we face the Horde. As we patrol Silithus, let's use the time to brush up on your battle skills. Let me know when you're ready to get started.
Look at this.
Survival hunters thrive in close quarters combat.
Oh my god,
They
what
use
are
a
my
combination
bars?
of tools to viciously overwhelm their prey. Alongside your trusty pet, you are the master of your environment. Call Pet will summon your pet to your side. Use Call Pet to bring your pet to battle.
Let's get Boogity Boo.
Need help? Be careful.
Okay, I did that. Oh gosh, don't tell me I have to like change my bars and stuff. Crap. I didn't expect that. Some of you bet I did. Okay, hold on, let me try and fix this. I might have to just start fresh tomorrow or something. I didn't expect it to bug out like that. Let's see. Let us see.
Survival hunters thrive in close quarters combat, where they use a combination alongside your trusty pet. You are the master of your environment. Call Pet will summon your pet to your side. Use Call Pet to bring your pet to battle.
Okay.
Very good.
Good.
Your enemies will find that once you have them in your sights, they are unlikely to escape. Using your harpoon ability, you can snag your enemy and propel yourself towards them. Use harpoon against the target dummy.
Oh, yikes.
Excellent. Now that you have closed the distance to your prey, it's time to unleash your fury. Raptor Strike is a quick but strong attack that you can use whenever you have the focus to do so. Use Raptor Strike on the target dummy. It's time to team up on your target. Kill Command orders your pet to execute a strong attack and generates focus that you can use on your other abilities. Use Kill Command multiple times on the target dummy. Excellent. Your survivalist skills provide you with potent tools for harming enemies. Serpent Sting fires a poison-coated arrow, dealing nature damage over time. Use Serpent Sting on the target dummy. Wildfire bombs are another tool at your disposal, setting your enemies on fire and burning them over time. They're even more effective against packs of enemies, as the wildfire coats all foes in a cone behind your target. Use Wildfire Bomb to burn down all of the enemies. You're learning fast. Now that you have all your primary attack abilities, we will see how they work together. Practice using your attacks on this target dummy. Even the greatest adventurers sometimes find themselves in over their heads. When facing certain defeat, use Feign Death to trick your enemies into thinking you're no longer a threat. Use Feign Death to trick my soldier into stopping his attack. Target practice is over, hero. It's time to prove your mettle. Combine all the lessons you've learned and use them to defeat my men in combat. Prove to me you have the experience and instinct.
What a bummer. I had all these bars set up on my hunter before.
Good work. Now, demonstrate your skill against two foes at the same time. Well done. Next, we will see Hold on. Is that... 2 arms! The Horde is attacking!
Uh-oh.
Well done, hero. You are now prepared to do battle. When you feel ready, explore your spellbook and the talent tree for additional abilities you can learn. For the Alliance!
Okay. That sucks. Gotta figure out where I had all these spells before. Okay. Man, that's a bummer. Okay, I'll start all this again tomorrow. Yeah, I'll first thing tomorrow I'll get on here and get all my bars set up back the way they used to be for this hunter, and we'll start leveling this guy. I'm gonna be putting out some I don't know if anyone is a fan of the Fallout series, but I'll be putting on some Fallout videos for Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas here coming up soon too, some blind playthroughs. So tomorrow I'll get this guy going properly, finish leveling my priest, and start working on those Fallout videos. So I appreciate all 2 of you that are here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.